rising Venus signs and cross watchers, welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this, your new moon in Libra, to full in Aries, September into October 2022. I am your reader. Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, Mercury conjunct Venus in Libra, 3rd house. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, 24 years in service as an S corporation, many decades before that. In service, I'm the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There is a link in the description box. You can preview it for free. A lot of what I've learned along the way, mystically, spiritually, is in there, so you might want to go check it out, and you get to preview it for free, so go preview it. It's good. I am also a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle. I love it over there. In terms of a 3rd house, Mercury conjunct Venus in Libra, it's a great way for me to put my cardinal air, my Libra energy out into the world. In 3rd house of self-expression, I got subscribers over there, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, gods, goddesses, 1 subscription tier, not 2. Live streaming there every morning, cup of coffee in the bathrobe, on the couch, with the laptop, talking about the day's astrological weather, the spiritual implications, the magical applications, always ending with a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something. Great way to start the day, as well as all of my patrons have access to all of the extended readings that I do, the part 2s if you like, the part 1 here on YouTube, and all sorts of prizes and benefits over there. So if you want a deeper experience, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, come Patreon on Patreon, because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. We'll find out what that means eventually, right, everybody? But you can just call me Mal, right? Because let's get down to business. We are looking at a Mercury retrograde in Libra at the time of this recording, backing up into Virgo. It'll go direct and go through Libra again, but we'll talk about that in a sec. If you are new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. In this series of readings, a waxing moon from your full moon in Libra to, new moon in Libra to the full moon in Aries, September, October 2022. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit. We are Captain Planet. To help you plant a seed, so to speak, at the new moon, bring it into alignment, the 5 magical elements, so that you have a better return on your investment. You invest at the new moon, hoping to get a return on the full moon. So let's look at the astrological timeline, and for this I need my glasses because my right contact lens wanted a career of its own, did a swan dive down the bathroom sink last week, so I'm wearing glasses, but just for this part because I can't see what's written on the clipboard. But to tell you that it is the new moon in Libra, Sunday, 6:54 p.m. on the 25th of September. I initially thought it was on the Friday before that, the 8-card draw shadow reads. I said it was Friday, but it was Mercury retrograde in my defense, so I just got the wrong info, or the website I checked glitched or whatever. It happens. But no, it is that Sunday. And a new moon in Libra on Sunday is, there's so many applications for that, intention-wise, magic-wise, right? Social justice off the top of my head, right? Libra, justice, 7th house dynamic, with the sun, success, bringing things out into the light of day, right? Healing, balance, right? As well as, one-on-one relationships, right? Marriages, partnerships, romance, and all that Venus stuff in there, that you could actually plant a seed for a healthy one of those if you want. But let's see what hits the table, because then it's going to grow, expand, manifest, whatever you want to call it. to the full moon in Aries, Sunday, the 9th of October, 4:55. But wait, Mercury goes direct on October 2nd, and then Pluto goes direct on the 8th. So there's going to be a lot going on, and I will have the shadow reads ready for the full moon to new the 8-card draw shadow reads ready before that happens. So look, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Maybe you have 4 different seeds, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? Maybe you have one particular seed that your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs might have additional information about. You put it all together. Regardless, I'm going to do my best to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace from the divine through my nervous system, my intuitive fields, my chakras, whatever, these pieces of cardboard, to help you manifest your heart's desire, your element of fire. Our first card down, because as you manifest your heart's desire, we did not choose our heart's desires, honeys. They're written in before we ever incarnated, right? It's part of the script, the sacred contracts. Carolyn Mace, NYSS, she's a PhD, just go check it out. So the more you're doing that, the more you're helping everybody do that, fulfilling your role in a plan much larger than any of us can even imagine or conceive. Cool? So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. We won't need these. And I, like I said, will do the best that I can to help you out, particularly as a Venus in Libra. Please take a nice deep breath. From explanation to divination, still point. And away we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, because if the cross watcher applies this information to their own energy fields, their own lives, they are going to heal, as well as they're going to help the Libra they are cross watching for heal, as well as the entire collective of all of that in the side of fries. Please, what is the element of fire? The spell fragment from the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire. Clarify it. The seed that they really want to plant. This beautiful, beautiful September, October 2022. Study, air sign. Study what? We'll see. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Now, study what? Right? You don't necessarily have to be a literal student, because every day is a winding road. We get a little bit closer, but certainly right up the air sign alley, so to speak. So let's build on that. It's too general. First card down to general read. You know, I'm a Virgo, though. I'm a Virgo sun sign. I prefer readings one-on-one where I can get into detail, right? General reads are, I wouldn't say it's tricky for a Virgo, but I could spend hours finding all the different interpretations just with 5 cards. But I won't. Instead, we're going to move on to the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, the Duraflame in the fireplace, if you will. Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the crystal indicated in the crystal oracle and you want to use it as a touchstone, a talisman, an amulet, or whatever, piece of jewelry, like a reminder, as well as perhaps a magical tool, magical object, you could do that. But if you don't have the stone indicated, don't fret, right? Clear quartz does everything. Just grab a rock, grab anything. But for Libra, make it pretty, right? Let's ask Archangel Ariel. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, I love this part. Still point. Yeah. I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North powers of Earth, hence the crystal oracle. Oh, I feel you. Please, one card in clarity for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and crosswatchers watching this video and receiving this reading. I see that. Please, one card, the element of earth, the crystal oracle, the element of earth, to the fuel, to feed the fire, to ground, to manifest their heart's desire, and the oracle message you have for them, beloved Archangel of Lyons, Ariel. this beautiful, September, October 2022. You got lapis lazuli, a third eye stone, if ever there was one. I got plenty of lapis. I got lapis rings. You know, just comes with the gig. Gotta get that third eye open. Who doesn't love a little lapis lazuli? Now, I will say, can run you financially, and make sure you're not getting sodalite. They look an awful lot alike, but if it has gold pyrite in it, most likely it is lapis lazuli. I spent decades in the metaphysical, spiritual, new age, pagan, magical, retail aspect of it all. I know it when I see it. Well, I'm an earth sign, you know, it's our thing. L for lapis lazuli. I'm going to use this for this, because I'm nearsighted, but I'd have to do like that. And why? Breathe. Lapis lazuli, keywords: protection, power, and expansive thinking. Oh, PPE. Protection, power, and expansive thinking. I know, Trigger McTriggerson there. Lapis lazuli is a highly spiritual crystal that helps cut through illusions and expands your thinking in ways that serve to empower you, right? The third eye can either see truth or illusion in any given moment, but never at the same time, because one sort of illusion obscures truth, but truth dissolves illusion. So the sacred truth of the third eye, according to Carolyn Mace, MYSS, she's a PhD, Anatomy of the Spirit, every chakra has a sacred truth. The sacred truth of the third eye is seek only truth. 3 words. Simple. Not easy. Is it not time to let go of an outmoded way of thinking or belief system which no longer serves you, like the illusion of separation? That we're all separate from each other. We're not. All is one, the sacred truth of the root chakra. That's about as foundational as you get. Remember, you are eternally protected. There is nothing to fear, so just be yourself. In other words, you're an immortal soul that has incarnated over and over and over again. Easy to get caught up in the illusion. We're such good actors, we forget we're acting. But that's what spiritual awakening is all about, right? Remembering that. Is this a part 2? No, okay. You will soon find yourself thinking outside the square, which leads me to think that's a British thing, outside the box here in New York. And in doing so, you will begin to unlock your true and unique potential. Be a leader, not a follower. Check. Dare to be different, and success is yours. Oh my God, WLIR, dare to be different, my Long Island friends. You have the ability to mentally and emotionally rise above all you encounter in life, and in doing so, a clearer picture emerges that is so element of air. It's ridiculous. It's so air signy. No, I like that. Study with lapis lazuli, work, but study truth. Right? To see through illusions, break chains of illusion, and set all things to right, reveal what has been hidden, bring the truth to light. Let's get the element of air, shall we? Healing with the Angels Oracle. Obviously, our element in that a Libran sense. The Healing with the Angels Oracle, 2 ways to do it. Usually both are true in terms of interpretation. 1, whatever is written on the card, look it up. Find the original meanings to words. Sometimes that brings the specific to the general reading. When you realize particularly how many times the meaning of the word has changed over the millennia, not just the centuries, right? Second is that these are healing angels who only come when called. It's how it works. They're wicked polite that way. I mean, talk about boundaries. They know exactly what to do. And they want to help, but they have to be invited in. They're not allowed to intervene unless we ask, right? So pray, meditate, call, light a candle, some incense, what have you. And you do you. Let's see what hits the table. Breathe. Little car horn putting a period on that sentence. Still point. As I call upon the angels and archangels of air, the sign of Libra, powers of the East, the Raphaelites, Archangel Raphael and the legions of the Raphaelites, please. 1 card in clarity for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving. this reading, please. What is their element of air to stoke that fire and manifest their heart's desire of study, or that may require study for them to manifest their heart's desire? With this lapis lazuli of being protected, right? That expansive thinking. What was the third one? I said it was PPE. I think I would be able to remember. Protection, power, and expansive thinking. I don't think I'll forget that again. So, you know, who's waiting in the wings with their wings outstretched, ready to zoom in and help here for the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? That element of air to stoke the fire and manifest their heart's desire. This beautiful, beautiful self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance starts with a very simple mantra for me personally. It's okay. But I don't know what to do. I know. It's okay. I love you. There. There. Pretty simple. Not always so easy, right? Because you got to deal with the emotional content that comes along with that. But, you know, ask yourself, contemplate the question, what would the healing angels of self-acceptance do? Well, they would help me accept myself in a healing process. But it also might heal my ability to accept myself as I am. In other words, there are different ways into that. It may sound similar. So the prayer, the request can be, so, all right, angels of self-acceptance, help me heal. Help me heal, help me study, help me understand what self-acceptance is, because, by the way, it's not just a Western concept, right? The stillness of the still point, right? Very East, very Zen, very in the now, in the moment. Eckhart Tolle, the Dalai Lama, it's being here now, accepting what is, but that doesn't mean you have to like what is, right? In order to be emotionally free, it's okay to dislike stuff. You know, to be honest about how you feel about it doesn't mean you're not accepting it. You're in it. You've accepted you're in it, right? And saying, I also accept that I don't like this. It's okay to not like this. And watch as things unfold. That's how you heal through self-acceptance, just psychologically, just in the internal world. Imagine what that does to your biochemistry, your stress levels, right? Your hormones, all that, all your physiology. Stressing yourself out so much. Talk about self-love and self-care. You know, it does start with self-acceptance, one would think. So let's get that emotional part here. The Whispers of Love Oracle. The higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. So if this is just within yourself, with self-acceptance, one might think, that could be the case and it's just your higher self. But for those who this is involving other people, their higher selves have a say in what card hits the table as well. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love for the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading? The element of water, the heart stuff. Love is divine power. Carolyn Mace. Anatomy of the Spirit, Sacred Truth of the Heart Chakra, love is divine power, right? The juice to the spell, the love, that heart chakra stuff that they need, the element of water to propel the spell, to manifest their heart's desire, study in the fire, lapis lazuli, protection, power, expanded thinking with self-acceptance, which will almost automatically expand their levels of consciousness in the third eye. So what's piece of information, inspiration, insight most needed for the Libras and the cross watchers? This beautiful, beautiful, be willing to express love. Throat chakra. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love, and ain't that how it starts, right? And, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily immediately be to another human being. That can be done through prayer. That could be done with the angels. That could be to my cats. I tell them 1 billion times a day I love them. Particularly before, during, and after a hairball incident, right? It's like, oh, my babies, I love you. It's okay. I'm here. Because they look like they're suffering so much. I have 3 black cats, all boys. Yeah, you do the best that you can, right? To express your love to yourself, to express your love to your inner child, to express your love to your shadow, to express your love to whoever, whatever is crossing your path, inner or outer. I certainly would think that would be a strong application for study. Maybe you're studying love. Truth is, everyone is. We just don't know it. And it does begin a throat chakra, definitely. And if I cough, it's usually a throat chakra thing going on. It is, you're chewing on something, right? That's self-acceptance. I don't know how to express my love. Well, that's self-acceptance. But if it's, well, I don't know how to express my true love, and I'm a blah, 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 and say, yeah, and I judge myself about that a lot. Why wouldn't I? Because everybody does. All right, the nervous system just goes, whoo, the chakras just go, and shift happens. So be willing, throat chakra, to express the willpower, throat chakra, willing to express your love, gets the circulation of divine power moving. Lovely. Last card down, the Macan Healing Mantra deck, perfect for Libras, well, any air sign, but Libra, cardinal air, which means creative air, can really create quite a bit with an affirmation, a mantra, a chant, a spell, right? Sanskrit, doesn't matter. Can really verbalize that. So we're going to call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly. I don't want to say there's a crap ton of Ascended Masters, but there are, right? So, you know, it's just too general. Study could be about anything, right? Seeing it differently, that could be about anything. Self-acceptance seems to be the universal part of it. And being willing to express all of that. Yeah, could be about anything. Let's ask them. Last card down. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Yes, indeed. I call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly for the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the perfect healing mantra? The element of spirit. We did fire, we did earth, we did air, we did water. Now let's do spirit. The energy, the vibe, the inspiration, right? The electricity to make all this go. Serious ear ringing in my right ear. Please, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the Libras and the Cross Watchers, so they can manifest their heart's desire that requires some kind of study of their mind being clear and strong, letting them study well and long with that lapis lazuli third eye stone. Power, protection, right? That they're fine, they're protected, that they have ability to really access some power here within themselves with expansive thinking, and calling upon the healing angels of self-acceptance is certainly a good place to start, right? That acceptance, here is where I am, there is where I've been, no idea where I'm going, right? And that's okay. That's okay, because who the fuck does? Except the Ascended Masters and all of them, right? And so that they can be willing to express love in whatever way, shape, or form required. The perfect healing mantra to get them through this, right? Stick this in a lapis lazuli for 2 weeks. Their Libra new to Aries full, and it is beautiful, the September-October 2022. Creating cooperation. Yay. I've been working this mantra all morning long. See, I'm trying to buy a house upstate New York to be closer to my family, right from Long Island to Saratoga County area somewhere. And, you know, there are delays and, you know, people don't get back to you. And there's a lot of paperwork and we haven't gotten a contract yet. But I've been trying to do so much by myself on my own. And I've just come to this place. It's like, this isn't my language. I don't know how to speak this language, so to speak, right? All of that stuff. So more gets accomplished when everybody has a role to play. I don't have to look at the card because I was literally chanting this in the shower earlier today. Because one of my other signs got this, right? Was it Leo? Yes, Leo. I'm Leo rising. So there we go. Well, that makes a crap ton of sense. I'll just put you over there. So let me read it from the bookie book, and then we'll put this together in what's called a blessimation, a blessing and a summation. I'm so glad to see this choice good one. I doubled up. See, this is why Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, right? Lucked out on that one. Creating cooperation. Oh yeah, I need this. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. Role play, LARP. When cooperation is created, the unity of all is access to accomplish more in one moment than any one person can do alone. Praise the gods, hallelujah. And so, you know, that lapis lazuli truly expansive thinking might very well be tapping into the truth of the unified field, whatever you want to call it. As a creator of cooperation and hopefully good diction, you are giving others the right to contribute, which only broadens the effect of collective expression. Oh, I see the issue. You have to be willing to express that lovingly. Hard asking for people to help depending upon your astrological configurations. Once cooperation is created, all facades of competition melt away, allowing each individual to feel a renewed depth of self-worth, interesting with self-acceptance on the table there, by serving a vision greater than any degree of individual gain. And this is exactly what I'm going through, man, trying to create a new home for myself. Upstate New York, right? Because there are realtors and lawyers and there's tax stuff and, so much that needs to get done. There's work being done on the house that we want, but there's this other one that, it's a lot. It's a lot for one person, for anybody, right? So I totally get that. Apparently, this month's a career of its own too. This mantra is ideal for enhancing teamwork. Makes the dream work. Transforming family dynamics, you think? Ding, 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 ding. And increasing inner peace, which I have to say, since I did the Leo reading, I've been doing it. It kind of has. It kind of sort of definitely has. Don't worry, it pops right back in. I'm just not doing that on camera. So let's get to that blessimation. What a lovely read. What a lovely. You better thumbs up this one, babies, because, look, I'm not monetized on YouTube anymore. I don't think they like it when I say that. And that's okay. That's why I'm on Patreon, right? So anytime you like any of my videos, it just helps other people find it. And let's call it what it is. It's a subversive act. Just do it. Let's put this all together. Look, I'm having a good day, Ma. Please take a nice deep breath. Torch of Archangel Ariel at hand. And away we go. Yeah, I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, myself included. May we be blessed with all that we need to make this work, right? To manifest our heart's desire this our Libra new moon to the full moon in Aries, September, October 2022, that we can create cooperation, because more does get accomplished when everyone has a role to play, and we have to be willing to express love, right? To make the choice, because when we express love, we begin to receive more love, because the love we feel is really the love we give. 100 people in the room could be loving us. If we ain't feeling it, we ain't feeling it. It doesn't matter, because we got to call upon the healing angels of self-acceptance to be where we are, as we are, knowing that we can't fuck up the divine plan. We're all doing the best that we can, and even our fuck-ups are part of that larger quantum game called life as humans on planet Earth. So to grab a piece of lapis lazuli, to carry that power, that protection, and that expanded vision, get that third eye open, makes a lot of sense. But understanding that we're going to need, indeed, the cooperation of others, as well as those in our non-physical experience, or pantheons of the divine, as I call them, because what our heart's desire requires study. So let our minds be clear and strong. Let us study well and long for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be, and so it is. And Professor Lyons says, yes, that was a good reading, very successful, very successful. Go to the library, look some things up, darling. Did you like it? Like it. As I said, helps the other Libra crosswatcher, Libras and crosswatchers find it. Want more of me here on YouTube? Just subscribe, and I recommend hitting the notification bell, because I'm scheduling some of them. I'm putting other ones out when they're ready, because like I said, my life could change in one phone call. Time to sign paperwork, pack it up, drive north. But if you want the deeper experience, or make sure you get some of me every day, come Patreon on Patreon. those morning live streams. It's a YouTube unlisted live stream, so you can come and actually typity-type chat with me. I love it so much. Plus, I'm doing so much more, and as of November, it'll be a year, and I've already done so much. It's so fulfilling. So if you are a creative type, go check it out for yourself. But you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, come play Trion on Patreon. I'm the Archangel of Lyons. I'm Archangel of Lyons from New York, but you could just call me Mal. Otherwise, if you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal explains it all for your beginning, middle, and end, just like Clarissa. Nickelodeon reference. I love you. Hang in there. This is a lovely reading, and hit them books. I love you again. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.